Good morning, traders and potential traders. This is Nuke coming at you with another episode of Day Trading with Nuke. And this morning's watch list is going to be for Monday, December 17th, 2018. And I don't want to pitch it to you as all doom and gloom, but I don't like it so far. And I'll explain why I don't like it. From the close of Friday, we had a continuation sell-off of wasn't very significant, about $1 worth of value, but then it popped up over $1, right at 2, and then it slowly faded back down, consistently going down, and that's been consistent with the market we've had lately, where when we did have a little bit of reclamation, then it just got ground down slowly, right? All right, well, let's look at some tickers and we'll go from there. Tesla, in all its amazingness, has the highest volume in the stocks that I watch, from $135 up to $400. And what I've noticed out of Tesla was it opened up this morning around the 368, and then it slowly just ground down. It hasn't even had a pop, right? And now it's down, sitting at the morning low was 362, with the morning high being 368. So I do expect to see some cover pop. I just don't know when. And then with Tesla, we were looking at, not that long ago, it set in a new high at 387. Then it fell off the map. It set in that high and then it just fell on its face. And then now it's been building, and it's dropping like a rock again. So, let me get this where we can see it just a little bit better. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, this thing was within, $7 of capping out and setting in a new high. But then we're starting to see this steep decline. So I was hoping to see it retest this a little closer. The range that Tesla has on it is pretty amazing at times. $13 is not uncommon in a day. So we could see this thing drop down as low as 355. And then if it did rally and come on up somewhere, it could come up as high as 375. The thing about Tesla is, when everything in the tech world should be crashing and having a horrible day, why does Tesla have a great day? When everything is having a great day, why can Tesla have a epically bad day? So I don't like to put too many of my eggs in one basket when it comes to what Tesla is going to do. The only thing you really want to count on is that it is going to do something. And today, with it topping out the volume category, there is some interest there. Just don't know which way it's going to go. NVIDIA. All right. NVIDIA saw less pre-market action than what I was expecting to see, but they were bigger jumps. So right now we're looking at NVIDIA possibly going up as high as the 150.93. They call it 151, 150-ish. And as low as the 142. So realistically, I would say that's about $6 range of motion between the 100% down and the pre-market high. But again, it's been selling off consistently. I don't like it. I think today's going to start off as a very, very sketchy day in the market. This descending triangle, or I shouldn't even call it descending triangle, it's just descent, right? But we got a lot more wicks than what we do body here lately. So that's just a lot of indecision in the market. We really don't know what we want to do. Baba's been selling off nicely, and it doesn't look like it's, even showing much of a rebound here. Like this little pop here was, less than 20 cents. On a stock that moves, $5 to $10 in a day, that's not really much of a pop. That's not much of a pullback. So the pre-market high was at 150, 150. Pre-market low was at 147. 100% to the downsides at 143.93. And pre-market high, or at 100% extension to the high side, it's going to be 155. So is there range to it? Yeah, absolutely. You know, about $10 worth of range. 8 to 10 up in there. But just everything right now is pointing in that downward direction. I think across the board, what we're going to see is probably a fake out up and then a continuation to the down. This, what do you call this? Shire Place, ADR sponsored. I just call it shipping. I don't know. Anywho, it has done this chop up here at the top where it seems to have found a happy little range between the 180 and the 170. And it has range, but it's a chop fest. Chop fest. It's got a lot of over the weekend sales. Netflix, again, down, more down. Not a whole lot of pop, you know. And I would expect it by this time in the morning, if we were going to get some cover pops, we would see something of some substance. So I just don't have any faith in it. Netflix is sitting here currently around 266.84, and it had a pre-market high of 268. That puts the 100% extension to the upside at 271.50 and the 100% low side at 261. I mean, that's $10 range of motion. I wouldn't expect to see more than about 7 in any one direction. Again, guys, for these tickers, this is just not the get up and go that we'd expect, right? Let's see. Yeah, and then this one just lost a little volume to Netflix. Let's check out Johnson & Johnson, right? That's had a horrible news lately. We know they're going to be struggling, but overall they were a fairly solid company. You know, for years they've been on the top of the health and beauty game, and they've got their fingers in a lot of little pies. And we've seen the effects of that, what do you call it? The lawsuits and the scandal and stuff. We've seen that manifest itself here on Friday, where this thing just tanked, right? I mean, that was a hell of a nosedive, right? So I think we might see a little more continuation with consolidation, because you see how much of a wick we had here. So, I mean, that was a big rap on the noggin. So I do agree on this one with the 100% extension to the downside of 124. Where that puts us at in terms of support and resistance is down here on the daily. That would be about a third of the candle that we had on Friday. I could see that as doable, you know, but the pre-market low where we're at is the 129.65. That puts us right up in here where there's also some strong support. So we could catch that bounce here, guys. We could catch that support there, down on the 124 side. I just think it's going to be another slobber knocker of a day where people are just scratching their heads, not understanding where this stuff is going. TVIX, UGAS, DGAS, I'm staying away from this kind of stuff, guys. With the changes in the weather and the changes in the SPY, I don't even like looking in there. Tal it's too digital. They really didn't have any volume over the weekend. Let's go take a look at AMD. Let's look at some of these lower price tickers, right? So AMD, where you would have expected to see more of a sell-off, has actually picked up and then it dropped down, but we're still above where we were at the end of the day on Friday. So that's a little bit optimistic for AMD. And if you look at that on the daily chart, we've got all this consolidation, right? all this consolidation. And let's see if I can clear this out. There we go. So I just don't see it as having picked a direction yet. On the daily chart, we do have a lot of these wicks. It's just, I don't see today as being coming out strong. I see today as helping to set the trend for the rest of the week. Anyway, guys, I've been here for 10 minutes rambling with you. I'm going to do a lot of watching today and probably not a whole hell of a lot of jumping into stuff. Anything you see me trading is going to be very methodical and a very well metered trade. So looking at the SPY, we had a algo pop just a couple of minutes ago when I started this video. And let's see, we're seeing a little consolidation here at the bottom. So I'm going to be really cautious getting involved today. Okay, guys? And I hope that helps you out, and I hope you're able to stay green. I hope you're able to make the right choices, and good luck to you guys, man. I hope we all make some money out of this. Me personally, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of thinking and a lot less actual trading. I want to, going into the Christmas time frame, I also want to make this very productive. If I do trade, I don't want to go into my Christmas holidays losing capital, right? So for my overall mental welfare for the Christmas season, I want to make sure that I'm able to keep those trades green. So, all right. Well, I'm going to shoot this off, and we'll get back at you this afternoon with a post-market recap. Thank you for your time. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk at you later.